Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Summoner. Well, let's head on into the old city here. Okay. First things first, let's head all the way to the north and, yeah, that way. There's a, shop that I want to visit. Somewhere around here. Not that guy. Oh, no, it is that guy. There's a lot of shops in Lenele. So I want to buy some leather arm guards. They're cheap. They're pretty good for fleece. In fact, they're the best armor you can get, period, right now for that price. And they even give her a speed bonus somehow. Whatever. I wouldn't buy any of the rest of the stuff because it's just too expensive for what you get out of it. Yeah, they didn't balance armor very well. Like this leather jerkin, it gives you 20 defense for 500 gold. The padded surcoat is 15 for 100 gold. Yeah. That doesn't quite make sense, but whatever. I mean, selling them in the same shop anyway just makes it seem ridiculous. 5 times more for 5 defense more? No, not worth it. We'll go ahead and equip those leather arm guards. See how Fleece is doing there. Oh, she's got more defense than Joseph does. Oh, this melee thing. Or AI thing. Essentially, there's different AI scripts for the AI-controlled characters. Support will cause a character to target a different enemy than what the leader is targeting. Melee will cause them to target the same enemy you're targeting. Range is only useful if you have like a bow equipped. It keeps the character at ranged. Healer is bugged badly. It will cause the character to use a heal spell if they have access to it, or a revive spell or a cure spell as needed to remove status ailments. The problem is that the regular heal spell is bugged when cast by the AI and will randomly glitch out, and you'll lose all your AP. So I don't recommend using healer. Caster will cause, well, the AI to cast offensive magic. There are certain spells the AI simply won't cast for whatever reason, but the basic offensive spells they'll cast. Healer caster is a combination of healer and caster. Again, I never use that. I'm going to set her on melee for now. You can use healer for any character with a healing spell, but you just got to be aware that you'll have to deal with that bug, and then when you lose all your AP, you'll have to sit there and let it regenerate. But we want to head over and talk to Arvest here. Oh, so they burned this guy's house down, huh? Well, at least his friend's house. So we got to find this guy. Head on through this burned building here. And we've got a beggar with no eyes, apparently. This is actually part of 2 quests, but we have to pick up the other part of the quest. Well, we can pick that up now, but I'll loop back around for that. Head down here and talk to the Weeping Butcher. Oh, he dropped a doll in the well. Oh. So, I guess if we happen to go where that well would connect to, gee, I wonder if that's the sewers. You know, we'll be able to do something about that. Now let's turn around and head over to the northwest. Go left here through the wagon. If I can... You're not supposed to be in the way. There we go. Jeez. I never had a NPC get in my way like that before. That was weird. If you go right over here, there's another shop. But there's nothing there. It's, over here. Oh, yeah, it's right here. But there's nothing interesting there. So let's just go south. Pick up the other part of that beggar's quest. You have to complete this part of the quest first, before you can complete the other part. You could buy potions from this guy. Potions... They, well, heal you or cure status ailments or put, like, regen on you. Or different buffs. I hardly use them. There's also tomes and scrolls, which will cast offensive magic. Like that lightning rune I got will cast the lightning spell, I think, a few times. Each scroll or book can do it a different number of times, I think. Some of them might be one, I forget. I never use them. There's like one tome that might be useful, and that's for the Ice Coffin spell, because the Ice Coffin spell is just not very useful on its own. And for some reason, the tome seems to have a higher hit percentage. Or the scroll or whatever you use to cast it through an item. But I never use that spell anyway. I don't really like that spell. In fact, I'll go ahead and look at, get on to magic. So like this icicle rune, it would cast, it casts one icicle spell. Revive scroll will cast one resurrect spell. That's essentially a weak revive spell. The healing drought will use one heal spell. Okay, all of these will use one so far. But some of them will use more than one. So, let's go over to the east now. We got another quest over here we can get. So we got Cities of Glass, apparently. Yeah, there's a lot of lore and background to the game. Kind of cool, actually. Sorry if I go through the dialogue too quickly. I have a habit of just really quickly reading it. Trying to not do that. I hear like a banjo in the background. That's weird. Now that I'm wearing earphones, I hear all sorts of things that I just never paid attention to before. Like the baby crying. Sure. Yeah, I want to buy it. Oh, not for sale. Oh, a trade? So we'll get something if we complete that quest. It could be useful, but I don't really use it. But I will complete the quest. But let's go ahead and take the first right here. We want to go up the steps and talk to this guy, Gorbus the Guard. Royal Prison? Orenians? Oh. Well, that's actually kind of a good thing. Even though it's unfortunate you have to do that. Oh, a release order. You should have enough money on you. You're gonna need some money to complete that quest, but I think you only need like 30 gold to do it. Yeah, something like that. Let's go back to Varissa and go to the east. And south. There's someone we can talk to on the right. If you go up there, eventually that will take you to a shop. But it's a useless shop. It just sells a bunch of potions. I'm not even going to go that way. You don't get anything for completing the map, by the way, so I'm not going to bother. But yeah, I think that shop just sells potions. So this guy is a forger. We need him to forge a release document. Pay him some gold. And let's continue on. Talk to this guy. And let's ask him to get the key to Tancred's house. Yeah, you have to have police in the party in order to go in here. Before I go in there, I want to save, just in case the game decides to freeze on me. Alright, let's go up here, and if you go over here... Oh, that's weird. There seems to be a health tonic in the wall. Yeah, that's not a health tonic in the wall. I want to talk to that guy, but before I do that, let's head on up. That health tonic is right here. Yeah, another bug. Let's switch over to Fleece. You don't have to do that, but the dialogue makes more sense with her talking. Oh, so I guess Tancred's dying. Yeah, this is who she said she was working for. No, Kier. What does he want? Oh, he's unconscious, huh? Well, maybe we'll talk to him later, I guess. I think you have to pick this quest up eventually, but it's a main story quest. Why would he want him dead? Or she? Anyway, I want to sell that health tonic over to Gus here. The nice thing about Gus is that you can sell anything to him. Yeah, that's something that's kind of odd about the game, is that you can only sell certain items at certain shops. I don't like that, but that's the way they did it. But that health tonic, I'm going to sell that. In fact, I'm going to sell 2 of them. That should cover any money problems for a little while, based on what I want to buy. So you'll want to do that. Oh, I need more money than that. What else do I want to sell then? Cleansing tonic? Sure. I guess I could sell another cleansing tonic. Yeah, let's just sell all 3 health tonics. No big deal. Oops, I still wanted to buy something from you. Now, I want to buy a Dirk for police there. It's pretty damn good for what it costs anyway. I mean, it's 1,000 gold. You get an extra 10 defense, and I think it's faster than the... No, it's not faster, but it is a better upgrade for police there, and it's relatively inexpensive. I mean, 1,000 gold is not cheap, but Yeah, we can afford it. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Believe it or not, I will want the Scudding Dirk. It is pretty damn good for a very long time, but it's just way too expensive right now, so we're not going to do that. But I will go ahead and equip that Gutting Dirk on, or regular Dirk on Fleece there. And let's get out of here. Okay, let's keep going. I would edit out back to Gorbis the Guard, but once again, Lenele is so huge that I don't want anybody getting lost. So I'm going to avoid doing that. At least for now. I might do it later, but yeah, I mean, Lenele is just immense. Once again, those stairs lead nowhere. They just lead to a shop that's completely useless. I do kind of like the ambient noises in the background. Let's give him the release order. Now, if you tell him either of these first two options, it will not end well. He will rip up the forgery and you will have to buy another one. We have to bribe him. So I guess you need 45 gold in order to complete this quest. Technically, we're supposed to talk to Arala first, but nah, we can do it this way. But we want to go ahead and continue to the south. Yeah, over here. Yeah, nothing is marked on the map, which is really stupid, but whatever. Yeah, those stairs would have led you up over here. Here he is. Ivis the Gambler. Well, let's get the hell out of the way here. Okay. Wow. Really? It does add some flavor to the world with the dialogue on the NPCs there, talking to each other. You still don't see very much of that.
I am a clever
You have the Lucky Charm? Oh, you sold it to Gebben the pawnbroker. Well, I'm sure we can find it. He's probably still got it. I mean, it's not like we'll have to talk to half a dozen NPCs or so. Oh boy. Let's continue to the southwest. That's a dead end. Wow, really? Yeah, it's a dead end. Nothing over there. Alright, so we got a quest over here that we can accept. This is Murden. Now, a bit of a note about this quest. You can't complete it, and it will disappear upon completing an area called Ikemos. However, that Ikemos area has a lot of Besites tales for this quest. So you could actually complete Ikemos first, and then accept the quest, but it requires you to put off obtaining a more useful, I'll just say ability, until later in favor of a useless one. So I'm going to accept it now and just complete most of Ikemos, come back, and then sell those tales to this guy. He essentially buys Besite tales off of you. Another problem with doing that is that Ikemos is what triggers this quest to disappear, and the quest will never disappear if you accept it after Ikemos, so yeah. It's a repeatable quest, essentially. It gives you some gold. It's not great, but it's okay. Apparently there are Besites in the sewers that he doesn't like. Now, even though you bring a tail from, say, outside of the sewers, the game still considers it acceptable to trade for a reward, so it doesn't matter where you kill them site. And they always drop a tail. But if you don't want to pick up that quest right now, you don't have to. Apparently that guy's getting drafted. Notice that they're doing it in the poor section of the city. Oh, you work for Tancred. Well, Tancred's dying. I don't know if you knew that. Oh. Competition, huh? Well, that's another quest. There is a shop in here. It sells accessories that we don't have money for, so... Oh well. We want to go back to the keep now. And yeah, there's still more to this city to explore. I'm probably only going to get a little bit more exploration done of this town. It is that big. Honestly, it's incredibly impressive just how big this place is. I mean, this is a PlayStation 2 launch title, and this is like the biggest city I've ever seen in a video game. And it actually feels like a city too. There's like dozens upon dozens upon dozens of NPCs. They're all walking around, interacting with each other. They did an awesome job with that, that's for sure. This guy is kind of annoying to find in that he walks around the keep. He'll have a thing above his head. If you talk to him before talking to Ivis the Gambler, nothing will happen. So. Oh, there he is. He'll probably be in a slightly different location for you. So, can you give us this hearing?
Powerful.
Oh, those audio cues you're hearing? That's me leveling up, and that's why I'm doing all of these side quests. Or at least a lot of them. He sold it to somebody else as well. Of course he did. Let's go back and talk to Arvest. Or Arvest. Arvest is a weird NPC in that he will actually leave for the marketplace at times. He won't actually go into the marketplace if you follow him, but he'll disappear from the old city and then come back. So, if you can't find him, he left the screen. Just exit and re-enter the old city and he'll be back. So, yeah. If he's not here, just do that. We want to tell him that Jinian is in the keep. Now, this quest has different rewards depending on what you say to him. Tell him that he'll be released tonight. Lie. Do not tell him the truth.
I am a clever one.
Or he won't... I think he won't give you anything if you tell him the truth. Not good. Well, it's time to head over to the Crown District. But before we do that, we actually want to go over to the marketplace to begin with. Once again, I'm going to save. I don't want to deal with anything too annoying there. Okay, let's find Agilo, the merchant, who has this ring. Now, fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, he's a merchant, so he should be able to sell the ring. Hopefully to us. Hopefully. Please tell me you have the ring.
I grow powerful.
Oh, come on, man. Really? Okay. Fine. We'll, okay. Cross the bridge. Did I hand him Asic sword? I forget. Oh, yes, I did, because I have, the bastard sword that I'll never use. I could sell it, but I like to hold on to a two-handed sword for fleece, just in case for some reason I feel like using it. I probably won't, but it's there. Okay. Alright. You have the ring, right? You gave it to Taurus the jeweler. You gave it to Taurus the jeweler. Well, maybe we can either catch up with the mistress who gave it to, or give it to, oh, before I go any further, I do want to buy a couple more things from that armor. Now that I've sold some potions. Man, I went really too far. There he is. I want to buy the buckler for Fleece and Joseph. The reason why I don't want the round shield, it's only 5 more defense for, again, 5 times the cost. So, give me a buckler. That'll do the trick. I don't think either of them can equip it right now, but they will eventually be able to equip it. By the time I go into the first dungeon. Oh, Fleece can already equip it. Shields tend to have pretty decent defense on them, so I like using shields. Oddly enough, they don't help you parry attacks. In fact, your character will never use them to parry an attack. I don't know why. They just kind of give you more defense, but whatever. We want to go into the Crown District. Let's save in case it crashes on me again. And I think I'm going to explore the Crown District on the next episode. We are still not done, folks. We have more quests to accept, items to find, more things to buy, if, well, we need to. Nope, we still got more things to buy. At least one thing I want to buy. And, well, I'm talking to it, so I guess I forgot I wanted to edit it out, but that's okay. So, we're in the rich section of town now. This section is still pretty damn big. Not as big as the old city, but pretty damn big. So, yeah. But I'm going to end it here. So yeah, this is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.